Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for another tutorial. So if you like this look, go ahead and keep watching. I will show you guys everything you need and everything I use to make this look bomb. I call this more of a like romantic date night. You know, your man don't want to see too much makeup, but he wants you to be bomb and flawless at the same time. Yeah, girl, this is that look. This is gonna be the video for you, and I will show you how to get snatched. Keep watching. So after you do your brows and you prime your eyelids, what you're going to do is just hop right back into that Kylie Cosmetic Burgundy palette. Y'all know I love this palette. This palette is life. This palette is everything. It can be toned up. It can be toned down. I can wear this out. I can wear this anywhere. So I love this palette so much. So I jump right in to that lighter color because I like to start with my colors light and then slowly transition into a darker shade. So what I'm showing you here is a tapered brush that I use to blend everything out. That way all the lines and everything will be flawless. You won't see no lines, you won't see no nothing. It will just look like an airbrush. So I'm going into that deeper burgundy color now, like I said. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this color slightly underneath the previous shade that I used. That way it looks more like a transition, like an airbrush finish, if you will. Even though I blend it out, I still like it to go from like dark and then lighter going up, like a gradient, I guess I can say, if you will. So now I'm going into this Copycat Beauty Modern Renaissance palette. This is supposed to be like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance palette. I don't know if you guys know Bad Baby. I think that's her name. The Catch Me Outside girl. Yeah, she kind of like is like the brand ambassador of the Copycat Beauty. It's supposed to be more affordable. You know, it's like nobody wants to spend all this money on makeup. And girl, this palette is bomb. Let me tell you, I will be ordering again. So now I'm going to go into the Morphe. They have these single eyeshadows. I'm using the shade Seduction. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and deepen up the crease. That way it gets more of a dramatic kind of look. You want it to be soft, but you still want it to be a little dramatic, if you know what I mean. Like, you want it to be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm deepening it up in my crease, and then I'm also doing it in my outer V. That way my eye looks more like a longer as opposed to round. I want more romantic eyes, so I want my eyes to look sexy, kind of low. Next step, you want to pull out your favorite concealer. Mine happens to be the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape. I just bought this from Ulta the other day, and I'm really loving that flawless, smooth finish that it has. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna do a cut crease, but it doesn't have to be anything serious. It doesn't have to be you trying to shut it down, you know, because this look, I really wanted it to be flawless. But the reason why I did like a cut crease, I put the concealer because the eyeshadow that I'm using is pretty opaque, meaning it's pretty see-through. But if I put the concealer, that kind of gives it like a base, something to stick to, and that way the pigment is a little more deeper, a little more dramatic, I guess I should say. Like the actual glitters or the shimmers in it will come out more if you have something a little more tacky to put it under. So that's why I went and I used a concealer, but I didn't set it with a loose powder like I usually would. I just kept it like that. That way it's still a little tacky and you can just pack it on top. This next step is totally unnecessary. It's totally up to you. I'm going back into that Morphe Cosmetic eyeshadow single in that color Seduction, which is a beautiful deep plumish purplish. And I'm cleaning up that cut crease that I did. That way when I lay on that shimmer shade that I'm going to put on, it's like flawless. It's perfect. It's beautiful. But like I said, you don't have to do that because in the end, we're going to go back and clean it up anyways. So I'm going into this beautiful light pinkish color. The camera does the color no justice, but in person, it is so beautiful. You could see these gorgeous, really pale pink reflex inside of the pink eyeshadow. It is bomb, honey. And then when you swatch it, oh, it is just so creamy and so perfect. I love it. If you don't have acrylic nails, I have acrylic nails. As you can see, they're kind of long. You can actually use your finger and you'll get more of like a coverage. It'll look way more beautiful with it. But since I don't have that option these days, girl, I had to use, my brush. I had to spray it with my Fix Plus and then put it on, which is I still made it work. You can make it work because it's makeup. There's no rules. But I'm just saying, if you ain't got no nails, girl, you better dip your finger in there and you better make it do what it do. Next step, you're going to go back into that same palette and you're going to go into that really, okay, they have like a white. This is like a more of like a pearl kind of white, like a shimmery white in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to put that underneath your brow bone because I felt like maybe I brought that purple or all of my shades that are on my crease. I brought them up a little too high. I'm not one of those girls that have a lot of space to work with. So I brought it up a little too high. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit. That way, it kind of looks a little more natural still because this is date night, like I said. You're not trying to shut it down on Instagram. You're not trying to be out here flexing. You're not going to the club. You're going out with your man, and he kind of wants more of a softer look, So I'm taking it down a little bit, taking it down a notch or two. This is such a pretty palette. Like, oh my God, the shades in here are just so freaking gorgeous. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to wing it out for y'all. Yep. Even though you want your eyes to look flawless and a bit natural, you got to have that wing. You got to have that wing. That wing really just makes it look like, oh, she does makeup. She knows what she's doing if you have a nice, sharp, dark, beautiful wing. And I'm going to show you guys how I do my wing. It's kind of been a little while. This was my first time doing it because I had individual lashes. And it's really hard to do it when you have individual lashes. So this was like my first time doing it hardcore, like in a while. So I'm slowly getting back into the groove of it. But, I mean, I did okay. I did a pretty decent job. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. All right, you guys, so I am back. So off camera, I did my foundation, I did my highlight, I did my contour, my blush, and I popped on some lashes. So now I'm ready to tackle this bottom lash line because if you don't, your look will look unfinished. And then they'll be like, oh, like her top is bomb, but something about her makeup looks unfinished. You know those girls that you see and you're like, dang, her makeup looks good, but something about it just looks a little unfinished. Yes, you gotta get that bottom line popping. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using the same palettes that I used on my eyelid, but basically I'm bringing it down. So everything I put on my crease, I'm putting on my lower lash line, starting with the lighter color, then I'm going to that burgundy shade, and then you'll see me go into that deeper shade towards the end. And the deeper shade I like to put closer to my lash line. That way it kind of gives me that eyeliner effect, as well as when I put my mascara on, it's like bomb, girl. You guys are going to be killing the game, but it's still going to look soft. I don't like to bring the eyeshadow too low on my lower lash line because I don't want to look like I have a black eye or a pink eye or a purple eye or anything of that nature. And then my eyes be getting irritated, y'all. Like, I just try to do a little something, something to just kind of make the look pop. So let me let you guys watch this, how I just blend it, how I do it, my technique and everything. And let me know what you guys think. Oh yeah, and also please disregard that towel that I have, that white towel you see kind of sticking out of my shirt, how I have it tucked in. It's just to catch. I usually put that on kind of like as a bib, if you will. So when I do my foundation, because I do wear loose powder foundation and it tends to get everywhere. Sometimes it gets on my clothes and it's kind of hard to come out in certain fabrics. So I just put it there that way the foundation will catch right there. And then when I'm done with my makeup, I just take it off and I don't have anything on my clothes. So as you see, like that same pink, beautiful shimmery shade, like I put it on my, not my inner corner, but my inner lash line. I put a little bit there, and then I took that white opaque kind of pearl color. I'm putting that on my inner tear ducts. My favorite part is the lower lash mascara. I feel like, I'm telling you, this really just makes my eyes pop, and literally I have baby lashes. Like I barely have anything down there, but this mascara will pull lashes out of the yin yang, okay girl, and it will make you look snatched. And then also I like to do a little messy, so even if I don't have lashes somewhere, I'll kind of put like little streaks. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll still kind of put like do mascara strokes in that area to make it look like it's hair. And it, girl, it is so bomb. You guys should really try this technique. Like I'm telling you, lower lash lines is everything. Y'all be neglecting y'all lower lash line. I don't know why. It's everything. So now I'm going to line my lips with Kylie Cosmetic Spice Liner, lip liner, which I love her lip liners that come with the lip kits. They are so bomb. I really want to buy them just individually because they're like so good. Like I love them. I could put it all over my lip, but honestly, this Dose of Colors, liquid lipsticks, all of them, they last so long. You don't even need to put your lip liner all over your lips. Like they last so long. That's why I just keep buying them. Like they're like probably about 18 to 20 bucks, but they're worth it. Every penny. It is worth every penny, y'all. And then I love this shade too. This is one of their newer shades. Oh my God, you guys have to try it. A little technique that I've liked to do is just with every single lipstick I wear, it doesn't necessarily have to be liquid lipstick or a deeper shade or anything. I like to go back in with my lip liner right after I'm done applying my lipstick and line my lips. I kind of like to not overline it, but that way I get the lines to be super sharp and you don't really have to use concealer. So we are almost done, you guys. All I'm gonna do is spray my face with this is Urban Decay. I forgot what it is. Oh, D-Slick, that's right. Urban Decay D-Slick setting spray, and we are good to go. Your man is out there waiting, or mine is probably in the hallway pacing, telling me to hurry up. But anyways, your man is waiting, and he is ready to see this beat down that you probably not gonna get no credit for. But hey, as long as you take a couple of pictures, girl, you are killing the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, sticking with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much for supporting me. Thank you.